Good morning, America. I am Isaac Pugh, and this is Bryson Thomas on Coyote 3.
We're here this fine Tuesday morning. Today is International Holocaust Survivor Day. We will be interviewing a few of the last survivors from the Holocaust. If you have a question you would like to ask these survivors, you can text us at 555-COYOTE-3. Again, that's 555-COYOTE-3. Turn the time over to Josh. Thanks.
Okay, so this is Bryson Thomas, and he was a survivor in one of the concentration camps. And so I'm just going to be asking him a few questions. How many meals a day did you get?
In the concentration camps, we got very few meals, 1 to 2, depending on how we behaved that day.
I see. So what was life like before the Holocaust?
Before the Holocaust, I lived on a farm in Germany with my family, and life was fine. We had food on the table every night, and life was fine until things started happening.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Did you experience or know of discrimination of any kind prior to the Holocaust?
Not big, but at school, some kids thought they were cooler, and so there's definitely always been that idea, just not on as big of a scale.
I see. So, what have the effects of the Holocaust had on your present outlook of the world leaders and its people?
I feel like it could happen again, just with different ideas. There's always going to be someone who thinks their idea is a lot better, and so it could happen again.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about German people today?
I feel like they're still people just like we are. They have a big mistake in their past, but things can always be fixed and they can change.
Yeah, I agree. So, how do you live with the memory of the Holocaust?
It's hard. There's lots of memories of family members and friends, but I try to forget things and just try to live life day to day as I can.
So, how were your family and how was your family personally affected by the Holocaust?
I lost a couple members of my family, but we still I have a brother. My mom and dad died just of old age, but I have a brother and one younger sister, and we all live together now.
Oh. What are the most important things that we can do to prevent another Holocaust, in your opinion?
I think we can vote. If you vote for the leaders that you know will do good things, and stand up for yourself. If you know someone's doing something wrong, you can tell them to stop, and you can stop big issues by doing small things.
Okay, well, today is a day to remember. Let's make sure that we thank and support all those Holocaust survivors. Back up to you, Bryson and Isaac.
This is Josh. Josh is about to have his first McDonald's cheeseburger.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
You know that burger Josh just ate? It's only 50 calories. Fries at McDonald's are only 25. Why not come to McDonald's?
Thanks, Josh, for that story. We're back, and I am Isaac, and this is Bryson.
Today is National World War II Veteran Survivor Day. We will be interviewing a few of these World War II survivors. If you have a question you would like to ask these survivors, you can text at 555-COYOTE-3. Again, that's 555-COYOTE-3. Turn the time over to Josh. Thanks.
I'm here with Sergeant Matthew Brady, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about World War II. Where were you when the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened?
I was on the USS Arkansas ship. On the ship I have served as a naval officer, and I worked on the torpedoes. And the torpedoes are actually a mighty product back in the day. They don't use this kind of technologies we had then. And yeah, I served on the USS Arkansas.
Yeah. Did the war make an immediate change in your new life?
Had more of an effect on my family because I was serving in the war, but you know, it affected me quite a bit because I had to wake up a lot, and I liked to sleep in back then, and there was less food, and man, those torpedoes really tired me out. So yeah, it made a big effect on my life.
Were you injured in action anytime during the war?
Well, I am a believer of God, and so I had angels on my shoulders quite a bit, and they watched over me lots and lots and lots of times. But, remember those kamikazes I was talking about? Yeah, I got my ear right here, got hit, and it exploded close to me, so I hit my head right on the gun right here, so the side isn't really accessible anymore, if you know what I mean. But one of the times that really hurt was me and my buddies were playing some more gambling. I got mad down by the torpedoes and stubbed my toe. But my friend was one of the medics, so he treated me really well. But my toenail did fall off later in the day.
So, in the war you were fighting, but what did you feel you were actually fighting for?
I was fighting for my freedom!
So this is Luke, and he was a veteran in World War II, and I'm just going to be asking him a few questions about it. So where were you when the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened?
Well, the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened. I was in Virginia, raising some crops.
Let's see. So, did the war make an immediate change in your life? Like, was there anything major that happened when you were in war?
Not immediate, really. My mother died when I enlisted, so I had two choices. Either I could stay on the farm and raise the crops because there weren't enough people to work it, or I could go and fight for my country, and I chose to fight for my country.
Oh, that's good. What did you do with your free time as a soldier?
Well, I didn't really have all that much free time. Probably the only real exciting thing that happened was when a man fell overboard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, do you have any specific memories of being in battle that were either scary or you guys won, so it was happy or something like that?
Oh yes, I have many stories. One time during D-Day, I was storming the beach, and all of a sudden I tripped. Apparently I forgot to tie my shoelace, and I tripped, and I landed on a landmine. What happened then was, it was a dud. So,
Lucky.
I had to carefully get up. And as I did that, I tripped again on that same shoelace. And I fell on one of the tank stoppers. Now, there is one of the most dangerous parts because they're all trying to shoot everybody there. But I got out and I got to safety.
Wow, that is lucky.
Yeah.
So, were you injured in action besides, like, the falling and, like, anything major that happened?
Oh, a couple times, really. One time I was in the jungles and I was walking by and a Japanese shot me in the foot.
Ooh, wow, so is your foot injured still today?
Yes, they had to cut it off.
Oh.
I still have a nub there.
Well, today we need to be sure to thank all of our World War II veterans. One way to do that is just putting flowers on the graves of any veterans that died in the war. Back up to you, Isaac and Bryson.
Wait. What?
I want that one.
No! You broke it.
No, I didn't.
You did.
At Malwart, some things are worth fighting for. Lowest prices, best quality. Guaranteed.
Thank you, Josh. And this is Isaac, and this is Bryson, and we are back on Coyote 3.
Alright, so today in the Pine Valley School District, they're celebrating History Week. We'll turn the time over to Josh for more on that story.
Here we are in Pine Valley, at Pine Valley District. One of the schools has decided to teach a different topic of history for every day of the week. Today, Tuesday, they are doing the Holocaust.
Alright class, so yesterday we learned about the Civil War. Today we are learning about the Holocaust. On Wednesday we will be learning about World War I. On Thursday we will be learning about the Revolutionary War. And on Friday we will be learning about the Iraq War and some of the more present day wars. Thank you for watching.
We'll be back tomorrow morning on Coyote 3 News.